We have got this at the lowest price we've ever done, $17.95, gets both of them home. And when you think about how much you spend, Bobby, on the little tape guys that just run out and get tangled up,
I know.
What a great value this is.
Don't be...
Hi.
Well, welcome.
Bobby Milliken, everybody.
Hi guys, how are you?
I'm thinking around the house, though, of all like the cat hair and...
Stuff is everywhere. Do you have a hairy household?
Yeah.
I'm sure you do. Is it your dog? Is it your cat? Is it your husband? Are you someone like me that had these tape rollers and it gets, you know, you have to rip them apart. It's a hot mess.
If you can find where to rip it.
And it's money. These are $3, $4, $5 a piece. Yeah, exactly. So you're just throwing that away. What is the solution? It is this. It is the Fur Wizard. We're so excited to have it back. Like Michelle said, you get the deluxe version. Let me just go right to work on this pillow and show you how easy it is. Before I even tell you how to do it, I'll just show you. Go left.
Look at that.
Go right. And in 2 strokes, look at all that dander and that fur that I've gotten up. Now that's half the battle, that's the cleaning. Then how do you clean this brush? Simple. Goes in, I call it the dunk tank, the self-cleaning base, and it comes out clean. Again, if you missed it, you put it in dirty, slide it in, and give it a little tug to come out, and I can show the camera right there how clean it is. We're gonna show you an animation coming up of exactly what is going on there. That's basically thousands of tiny micro bristles going to work for you so that you don't have to. The Fur Wizard is picking up that lint, that dust, that dander, and then it stores it in the base, and then you can empty it with touchless without even having to touch it. Right into the trash can. So it's super easy and super simple to do. And again, this is brought to us by Hurricane, the same folks that bring us the Hurricane Spin Mop. So it's a great brand.
Now, before you do this, let's let everybody see, because there's little arrows on the handle here, and that's the only thing you really need to remember.
I'm glad you said that. I get so excited, I get into it. I want to clean. It's like therapeutic. You're right. The only one instruction there is right here, and that is the arrow. That's all you have to do. So again, it's a dual-sided brush. It's the deluxe version. So what does deluxe mean? It means you're going to have twice as much of the tiny micro bristles, so it's gonna clean up your mess in half the time.
So the arrow means just swipe in that direction.
Just go in that arrow. I could do it one-handed without even looking. Look, Ma, one hand. Just one pass, you can see, and I'll flip it over. You can see it right there, and let's do the other side. Like that. So you're just swiping left or swiping right, kind of like a common dating application, but with this, you're actually having some success, darn it.
More gratifying with this, right?
Way more gratifying. So you want to give it a shot?
Yeah, sure. So you just cleaned it off in no time. There's the arrow, so I know which way to be swiping. And we're just gonna go, it's got nice traction to it too. Look at this. It's like instant gratification because you see right away how clean it is. So we've used it on carpet. I've seen you use it on a pillow. What other types of fabric will this work on?
Almost anything you can think of, really. I mean, upholstery, carpet, couches, your car. I brought in some clothes because, you know, in addition to the deluxe guy, the big guy, you get the small guy. I call it the James Bond. We call it the mini version. This does not come all the way out. It's nice. It kind of is self-contained. Again, you go in the arrow. So maybe you've got that important interview coming up. Maybe you've got a date night, whatever it is. You've got a little bit of stuff on the lapel of a men's jacket. Goes in there. Same thing, just a couple times. If it still has a little bit of hair, it's okay. Just do it a couple more times. It all goes in here. So you've got that. Maybe you've got a lady's blouse or a lady's shirt. We got some stuff down here. Just a couple of swipes. You know, I've just got my hand in there to give it tension. Same thing, in and out. It's as easy as that. And I love that this is perfect for the car, ladies for the purse, the pocketbook, men, your briefcase. Or at work, you know, you get to work and you realize, oh boy, I am like covered in dust and lint and cat hair. You can keep that in the drawer. I keep it in my back pocket. So you're actually going to get 2 of these. So you get the travel size and then you get the big deluxe, the traditional size, and that comes with the base that also is self-cleaning for $17.95. If you want to use your HSN credit card, today's the last day we're doing this special. You get 2 extra flex payments on pretty much everything. So you could actually get this home on 3 flex pay of $5.98. That's the cost of just one of these annoying guys. Where half the time, when you go to use it, it's already covered in stuff because it was touching everything. So that's a waste. And then you have to find where to peel it. And then you rip it halfway. Can you tell I've done this? You end up with all these and it's just kind of everywhere. It's really just not a great solution. What I really want you to just pause for a second, think about this. Welcome to the last lint brush you will ever need. Why do I say that? There's no refills. There's nothing, you know, there's nothing to clean up or do. It all goes in here and you dump it in the trash. You don't have to continue buying this. How do you dump it in the trash? Great question. So each one of these you'll notice has the blue cap at the bottom. I'll just bring it over here, I have a flat surface. When it gets full, you'll notice because it won't pick up as much hair. That's your cue to dump it. So I pull the end off here and I'll show it to camera right there. That's all the stuff that was in there. Can you see that? And then you just dump it to the trash can. That's it. So if you notice, Michelle, I never had to use my fingers and get up there and get dirty. That's true. Like that other, the previous types of things. So that's what part of the magic of the Fur Wizard. Again, you saw me you can go up and down, You can go left to right, just nice, even, long strokes. Yeah, go ahead and get that one.
I really want to like get in on, look at this.
It's so gratifying. Look how clean it gets. It just makes you smile, right?
It's kind of like the pressure washing. You know when you pressure wash one thing and you're like, oh my gosh, I want to clean everything.
Yeah, I mean, just think in your house about all of the hair. Do you have dogs? Do you have pets? Do you have a husband that's hairy? The answer to those questions are probably yes.
Are you the hairy husband?
I probably am. I have two. I know. I'm talking about myself on national television.
Okay, perfect. Ooh, perfect. Good. Wait, can we come back? That's a really good lesson learned because you told me about that, and you might end up doing this at home, so this is good. When you go to clean this out, so
just pop it off.
Pop it back on.
The little guy's the one that you don't want to pop off. It stays.
You hold it here. See, word to the wise. I just did it. So you can pull this out to clean that off because the bottom part is what you have to take off to dump into the garbage. So you notice I was holding it there when I pulled it out. So don't do that. Perfect lesson learned.
There you go.
That's all you need to remember though, and I love that about this.
I bring Bailey over here. This is a representation of my dog Bailey. This is her dog bed. She's supposed to go here, but you know what? She ends up here. So the Fur Wizard is perfect to get down, get these quick swipes of a dog bed. Maybe you don't want to throw this whole thing in the washer because there's just a few items like that. Go ahead and that's the perfect time to break out your Hurricane Fur Wizard. Goes in dirty, comes out clean. Let's get Bailey back down here.
If you were to try and use a vacuum on this thing, what a mess that would be. You'd be sucking up the whole bed.
Yeah.
It's a pain.
Not every job really requires you to bring out that big vacuum. Why not just have your Hurricane Fur Wizard, have the big guy out for the big jobs, have the little guy out for the little jobs, and you can see I'm not exerting a lot of effort. I'm just simply swiping, and look at the difference in how quickly I'm cleaning this chair. Again, safe on carpets, chairs. You know that surface in your car? If you get some stuff on your car, depending on what type of material you have, that's where the travel guy is absolutely perfect.
And how convenient to be able to just dip it into the base and have it clean itself. So you're not running to the garbage every time, or like I said, trying to rip the papers off of the sticky kind, or this little guy, which is teeny tiny, and then I have to clean that on my own.
Well, this is the, we're showing you an animation of how great it works on clothes. Again, you do not want to use this directly on your pet, and you don't rinse it in water. Those are the two things I want to warn you about. Other than that, it's super simple, not really any directions. You just swipe in the direction of the arrow. That self-cleaning base does the work for you, and I'm going to show the camera real quickly how that works. This is how it works. There's micro bristles here, and there's micro bristles in here. So when this is sliding out, the friction, Michelle, that is what's causing it all to get cleaned and all of that dander and that dust and that lint to collect. Because what did we used to do? We used to use tape. That's expensive. That's money. That's just waste material. Why do that? Why, again, this is the last lint brush that you're going to need. This was another solution that some people used to have. If you can see it right here, this old red guy. It does work. It has an arrow, but the problem is you have a hot mess here.
And how do you clean that?
How do you clean that? That is the key because you have just a mess there. That's why, again, the solution is the Fur Wizard.
So good. Okay, so what you're getting is the traditional, I say traditional, but this is the deluxe, right? It's like an extra large size, but you're also getting the one you can take on the go, the travel size that is in its own case, and you can still do it, use it the same way. It's gonna clean itself off. You get both of these today for $17.95. If you have the HSN credit card and you wanna use that, you can get it on 3 flex payments of $5.98. And you already cleaned that whole thing.
I did, I left a little bit for you. Look, I left the strip for you.
This is good. Look, you can't even tell how dirty that was, but look at the brush.
You couldn't even tell. That's what, if you think about it, Michelle, it's not about the hair that you can see, it's about that hair that you can't see, and not to mention what is on that hair. Allergy season was just here. It's like, what are the pollens and the things that are on the hair? So the more hair that you can clean up and clean up quickly, the better for you. You're just gonna have a cleaner, more tidy household and have to do the laundry less. Sounds like a good plan to me.
The whole family, even the hairy husbands will like it, right?
Even us hairy husbands are going to like it.
Thank you so much, Bobby. Absolutely. I love this price point. It's been a while since we've even seen this back.
I know,
and we finally got it.
We're fortunate to have it back.
Oh, lovely. Okay, so if you want to pick this up, it's $17.95. Remember, you do get the full size with the base and the travel size to take on the go. Let's solve some more problems, shall we? We're going to keep things going. Coming up in just a little bit, we're going to solve your